Just want to talk.
Well, what's there to talk about?
At the end of your message, press 1.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Voicemail God fucking damn it, Andrew.
Oh, we're starting?
Hello and welcome to the Voicemail Podcast. I'm your host, Big Ugly Boy, and with me today is Foozles.
What's up? We did not totally do this for the 7th time.
Do you think by like season 2 we'd have this thing down pat?
We don't. We just yell at each other until something comes to fruition.
Yeah. First item on the agenda today is movies we've recently watched. I usually don't like movies. I don't go to see them often, but I've gone to see at least 3 in the past few weeks or so. One of them being Baby Driver. What did you think about it?
Oh, I love Baby Driver. It was the best summer movie. We saw it at the same time.
Yeah, I was about to ask, did you plan on picking those?
I did not plan. So what the thing was, I was going to go see it with my sister. You were going to go to a drive-in theater. And when picking out the times, it's like, oh, we can go see the Baby Driver and, what was it? Oh, God, it was some other movie we wanted to see. I think it was like Cars or...
Oh.
It was either Cars 3 or Despicable Me 3. It was some kids movie, and Baby Driver was at the end of it. So we'd be watching Baby Driver at what is it, 12? 11 maybe? So we're like, okay, we can watch that, and then realized like my sister will probably fall asleep around like 1, so that's like halfway through the movie. So we're like, we'll go to instead. So, God, keep giving out information. We decided to go
Find us, please.
Find us, please. We decided to go to the movie theater you're going to, and I text you guys. I'm like, you guys seen it at the 10:45? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm going to it too. So apparently, I got better seats than you because you're at the very front, and I was there comfortably in the middle.
Oh, I hate being at the very front.
But I mean, did you put your seats all the way back and enjoy it in the nice?
Yeah. It wasn't too bad. What do you think about the movie like as a whole? Like,
it was well directed, well executed. It was a great summer movie, and I would see it again. It
was probably my favorite movie I've seen in a long time.
I mean, it's.
I was very happy I saw it live, like in the theater.
I'm happy I saw it live. There was actors and everything. They had smoke screen.
I saw a real baby in a car.
They had a real baby in the car. They had the scratch and sniff stickers to show you what smells on screen.
I gotta smell that baby.
You gotta smell that baby. Oh no, that baby made a poopy.
God damn it.
I
got to smell Kevin Spacey.
It smells like space.
He like came over to me, he shook me by the jacket. He's like, I need that baby, and I'm like, oh,
what baby?
I loved Baby Driver. It was a great. The title's not that good because I'll tell the title of the film. Because I'll tell people, they're like, well, what movie did you really like seeing recently? And I'm like, oh, Baby Driver was awesome. I'm like, what the hell's Baby Driver?
I mean, it's a great name for it. It's an original name.
Like, it's not a bad... Okay, I'll take it back. It wasn't a bad name, but for sure it's misleading. Because, I'll tell people about it, and they'll be like... I don't know.
Well,
it comes off
I guess
like
it
a
is
dumb
misleading because when I first heard the thing Baby Driver, I'm like, oh, so this movie's about to be a Baby Driver. But once you see it, it's like...
Yeah, it doesn't come off as the movie it is.
Yeah, but like it piques your interest.
Yeah,
it really does. And I'm glad I went to see a movie about a driver named Baby and not a baby driver.
I was with Nate and we were giggling to ourselves because I'm like, it was like the end of the movie. I'm like, that wasn't the boss, baby. And like, we're walking out giggling to ourselves. And like, you pop out from like the seats ahead of us and you're like, that wasn't the boss, baby. I'm just like, God damn it.
And you're like, I already made that joke. I'm like, I said it louder.
Yeah, but I love the boss. Oh, God, I almost said I love the boss. Baby Driver was a great movie.
I love The Boss Baby. Completely switched subjects. I love Alec
I called
Baldwin.
him. He really answered.
I called him and he had his car on pickup. He was my Uber driver.
Yeah, the Baby Driver was a great movie. Like the timing, since we obviously edited like a podcast, I'm kind of like really into audio, and nothing was wrong with that audio, like to any capacity. Everything was on cue and how I wanted it to sound. Like it was perfect. You know, the timing was great. Everything was fast and intense throughout the entire film. The jokes were funny. The action was intense. Nothing seemed to be unnatural.
Yeah, it was.
The girl was she was dumb as all shit, but like I guess like that it kind of fit the plot. Like it would have been cool if she was actually a little bit smarter, but whatever.
I mean, she's the what's the word?
The stereotypical dumb broad.
Probably. I don't know.
No,
she was the love interest, the southern love interest. Is that her accent was southern?
Yeah, she was like, well, "What's your name, baby?" And he's like,
"What's your name, baby?" Oh, okay.
Just pukes on the counter and like she slurps it up. She's like,
"Oh, so you are a baby."
Yeah, that's like my only problem with the movie is like she didn't ask any questions any normal person would ask. You know, like, "Hey, you're crazy sketchy." You know?
I thought she did say that.
No, I don't think she did. She didn't ask like any questions normal people ask. But like whatever. Like the movie itself was entertaining and I'd watch it like again and again. Like it was such a good movie.
I mean, like it's also a film by Edgar Wright, and Edgar Wright makes some pretty good movies and directs some pretty good movies.
Oh yeah.
Hence Scott Pilgrim, the best movie ever. Don't you say anything. I'm not gonna argue Scott
with you
Pilgrim as the best movie.
That's the only movie I've ever purchased because I don't like most movies.
Also,
and I've rewatched and watched that movie so many times. Like I used to just have the Scott Pilgrim movie on while I was like fixing bikes in my basement during like the winter in high school and like the fall and whatnot. Like I would just like watch that. Also, the comics are amazing too. But that's beside the point.
Like a side note to what I was gonna say, but I'm pretty much gonna watch Scott Pilgrim after this podcast is done because I've been hankering for more Scott Pilgrim. But to what I was going to say, when I finished watching Scott Pilgrim like a couple months ago for like probably the 7th time, I was like, oh, I'm interested in the comics because I never read the comics because I never knew Scott Pilgrim was a comic when it came out in the movie when it came out in like 2010. So I read the comics and I'm like, wait a second, this is the script to the movie. And then I realized there was no script for the movie. They just read the lines off the book.
That's a lie. They didn't.
I mean, for most of the part, it is like
the comics are completely different
of the chunk. The what is it? The last, I think the last book. How many books are there? 6?
There's 7.
7. So I think it was like the first 6 books were made before the movie was in production, and the 7th book was made during the production. But they both had different endings, I believe. But like for a good amount of the part, like the script is basically the comic.
Yeah, for sure.
But I know there's some like differences, but like I was pretty surprised when I was reading like the first like 2 books, and I'm like, this is the movie.
Did you read the entire series?
I have not yet.
You should continue. It's really good.
Yeah, because I love Brian Lee O'Malley. I still need to finish Seconds.
Seconds is good. I've read Lost at Sea is another good one. I got to read Snot Girl. I have not read that. I guess that's an ongoing series he's a part of.
Yeah,
he's also working on a new
Twitter.
series, which I'm very excited about.
Did you say what it's about?
No, he's been posting characters for the past year and a half.
We need to buy the Scott Pilgrim card game or whatever game he's.
We got to play the video game. The video game's amazing.
But isn't it like off the shelves everywhere?
I still have it.
Torrent it.
I still have it. It's it's downloaded on my Xbox Arcade.
You don't. I thought you sold your Xbox. Or
no.
You still have it? Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know if it still works or not.
Oh.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, we're good. I'm a good computer guy. You see what I did there? I saying you're garbage with computers. But then again, I'm garbage with bikes. So
finishing with the Baby Driver stuff. There's like a twist in it which I wasn't expecting. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody listening, but
that twist,
yeah, like the plot was very well. I'm not sure if that's technically a twist, but it was very well put together.
I mean, it technically could be seen as a twist, but like throughout the movie, it gives subtle hints. I guess it is a twist because I wasn't really expecting like the climax of the movie to be that. So
no. Yeah, a lot of like the a lot of like what happened throughout the film I was not expecting, and I'm usually one to like pick apart a movie and be like able to like see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, usually pick it apart like when it's happening and try to piece it together before it does, and spoil the movie before you can finish watching it.
Oh yeah, Flea's in that movie. Do you know anything about Flea?
I have no clue who Flea is.
No Nose or whatever the dude was. Do you remember him? I think he's during the second heist. The guy without a nose, he had a big bandage over his nose.
A big bandage over. A bit.
Yeah, that was Flea. That was he's the bass guitarist of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he's like an actor. He's been in he was in Back to the Future and a few other movies.
Oh.
A lot of good actors, a lot of people I wasn't expecting to be in that movie. Like, I don't know. Good actors, good writing, good music, good timing. Good. Go see it. Have anything to comment there?
No, other than it was a really good movie.
What other movies are out? Have you seen Spider-Man, the new one, Homecoming?
Of course, I've seen Spider-Man. It's such a good movie. Not a good movie, but it's...
What don't you like about it? I hate Marvel movies.
I love Marvel movies, but this one wasn't like a big... It wasn't too actiony, but it was... So, the Amazing Spider-Man, the one before this one with Andrew Garfield, it had tons of humor. Like Spider-Man making quips here and there, having a good old goof and gaff. But the Spider-Man in this one, he cracks a few jokes, but they're not like as good as Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And the action,
Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was garbage.
Critical said it the best. Critical's a YouTube commentator for anyone who doesn't know who Critical is. Penguin Zero is another name. But he said it's basically the fight between... I don't think this is a spoiler, but if you don't want to be spoiled by the fight scene for Vulture, skip like a minute. But so the fight scene with him and the Vulture is basically Spider-Man like wrangling with like a flying kite. It's just... He's just slinging his web like around it. It's just not satisfying. It's just...
I found it very satisfying.
I mean, the movie in general was a great movie. That whole movie but, like, I found... It's not a bad movie at all.
The Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans will always have, like, first place in my heart because it's just nostalgic.
So bad and it's
Shut the
cringe.
fuck up. No, the third one's the best.
Hey, guess what? Yeah, the third one is the best. Thank you to Mr. Holland for making the new Spider-Man with Iron Man. That's the third one. Thank you for confirming that.
No, I'm talking about the third one. Spider-Man
the third
3
one
with Tobey Maguire.
The new one that just came out. No, that one's garbage. How? Are you kidding me? You say you love the Tobey Maguire, but you say the third one's the best? Do you just like live in a garbage pile?
I say it because I love making people mad. Nate actually loves the third one the best, though. I ironically love the third one. I actually do like the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, in my opinion, is probably my second favorite Spider-Man. The newest one's my favorite.
Okay, so
the third one I still like to watch for giggles.
Okay. When you talk about that, are we still talking about Tobey Maguire's? Because it sounded like you're talking about...
I don't watch the Tom Holland one. Those are garbage. I think I've watched clips and I got so disgusted I walked away. They're gross, and he's a horrible Spider-Man.
We just saw the movie.
Oh, no, is that Tom Holland? Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other guy.
That's Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield's garbage. He didn't play a good Peter Parker in the slightest.
He played a great Spider-Man, but
the newest guy plays a great Peter... Who?
Andrew Garfield plays a great Spider-Man, the one that you hate, but he plays a shitty Peter Parker.
Exactly. That's why I don't like him. The newest guy, Tom Holland, he plays a good both. Like, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Yeah. Like, Tobey Maguire, great Peter Parker, shit Spider-Man. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because also, Peter Parker is a high school kid, and Tobey Maguire's
he's a behemoth 20-year-old man that lumbers through his high school hitting on Mary Jane, a 16-year-old girl. Hey, Mary Jane.
but like that would be a bit more funny, but like everyone in the high school was like 20.
I know. That's so perfect.
That'd be hilarious if that was the
want
case where,
somebody to make that.
like a 30-year-old, like, hey, are you Mary Jane? Let's further the plot. But no, it's pretty much like High School Musical, but a little bit older. They're all like 30 and whatnot in high school. And it's really weird.
Please, I would love for somebody to bring back Tobey Maguire, even older now, to like play in like a Spider-Man film with a Mary Jane that's like 17, this tiny little pencil of a woman, and this creepy 30-some-year-old man just like, I love Mary Jane. And like his aunt's just like, you should go to high school, and he's just like, shut up, Anne Marie, or whatever the fuck his aunt's name is. What's her name?
Aunt May.
Whatever.
Dude, Aunt May gets younger
Uncle
and younger
Peter.
by the movies. She was like near death with Tobey Maguire.
I know, she was like,
and then Andrew Garfield. She's like,
she's a MILF in the new one.
Like a mom in her 50s.
She's a MILF.
And then like, and then this new one, she's like 30.
She's not 30, but she's hot.
Fine, 32.
Fine, let's add 600 more days onto that. No, she's older than that.
I think she's 30.
You should tell her that. Tweet at her.
I think you're 30. Oh, that's nice, dear.
Why the fuck? I couldn't get her name down. I thought it was Anne Marie, and I'm sad that you glossed over the fact I called the father the Uncle Beater.
Oh, I heard you.
Yeah, but the new Spider-Man flick was great. I think it's on his laptop. There's a Casey Green sticker, which is the inventor of Dick Butt, my favorite web animator.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's a Casey Green sticker. It's that dog that's like, everything's okay, and like it's the entire room's on fire.
Did he make Dick Butt?
Yeah, he made Dick Butt.
I did not know that.
Yeah, at least I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I know he made the burning dog one, but I didn't know he made the Dick Butt. Yeah,
he made Dick Butt. But that was like really early on in his career. This was completely unintentional. Moving on. There was do you remember the school announcements that played in like his school? Dude, they reminded me so much of like Eric Andre with like the flashing green screen and like the weird like effects.
Oh yeah, it was like
that was like so internet humor, and I loved it.
It was gold.
My parents were like, what was wrong with those like announcements? And I'm just like, no, it was perfect. What are you saying?
It was the typical high school announcements where they don't know what they're doing and just everything's meshed together.
Do you have a date to the dance? No. I mean, I don't. I have somebody to go. Thank you. Yeah, but Tobey Maguire is bae.
He's not bae.
Yes, he is.
You're garbage. Just want to let you know that.
Okay. I think we can all agree here. Tobey Maguire, The second Spider-Man, Third Spider-Man, he ain't got shit against Bonesaw.
Oh, Bonesaw wasn't in it.
Bonesaw! Are you ready?
Now I'm sad.
About Bonesaw?
Bonesaw not being in the movie.
He will come. Bonesaw will be in the next Spider-Man. Spider-Man Homecoming 2, Bonesaw.
Bonesaw.
Will you take me out to the dance?
Yes, Bonesaw. Let my family go.
People were really hyped for this movie because they thought Childish Gambino was going to be the Spider-Man. But
what?
He still wasn't Spider-Man. Wait, what?
They thought he was going to be Spider-Man?
Yeah. Everyone was campaigning for Childish Gambino to be Spider-Man. He would have been a great one.
I guess. But do you know... That is... But,
yeah, he played the animated. There's an animated Spider-Man.
But, spoiler alert, so skip about 20 seconds. Childish Gambino plays the black Spider-Man's uncle, Miles Morales. He's Childish Gambino is the uncle of Miles.
In the
MCU,
like in the animated?
And no, in this movie. So there is that Miles Morales is in the MCU somewhere.
So do you think that Miles Morales, like, they showed him in Homecoming? Do you think that he's going to be a reoccurring character?
Oh, they didn't show him in Homecoming. They showed his uncle.
Yeah. Miles Morales, or Childish Gambino was in Homecoming. You didn't see that?
No, I know he's in Homecoming, but Childish Gambino is the uncle. His character is the uncle of Miles Morales.
Do you think? Oh, so Miles Morales has been confirmed?
Technically, yes, but it has not been shown. And like, it just, I saw an interview. It basically said that they're doing it as like a nod to that he exists somewhere in the MCU. Will they make a movie? They don't know, but they're just saying there is confirmation that he does exist.
Yeah. Have anything else to add to the Spider-Man flick? I really liked it because I'm more of like, I don't like Marvel films, only the ones in the same vein of Deadpool, Ant-Man, and then now adding to that Spider-Man. The more like the ones that are more locally based instead of the whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not we're saving the world again. I don't care about that, you know?
Yeah. More like a local hero other than like, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So another reason why I like the Spider-Man movie is it had enough action to satisfy, but not like super satisfy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple fight scenes here and there, you know, wasn't too overwhelming, and it's a very well balanced film, I think. That's all I have to say. That's all I can add.
I think it adds the plot in this Spider-Man is better than any other Spider-Man in my opinion, because
and has the MCU behind it, so you can get other characters now.
That as well as
Iron Man was a great addition to it.
Yeah, I liked the plot isn't so straightforward. Same with like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't see movies all that often, but like Baby Driver and Spider-Man for sure were like not where I thought the plot where it was going to go for either of them. I'm not going to spoil it, but Spider-Man's a little bit more complex of a plot, especially during the end, than I really thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be pretty straightforward and something that we've already seen before, just rehashed.
Oh yeah.
You know, and like they left it on like a note that could get more complex, which I like.
Oh, there is going to be a second. There's going to be a sequel. They already announced it, but it's the second, not the second phase, like the fourth phase. It's going to be after Infinity War.
Oh.
So it's going to be the new Marvel or whatever.
What the hell happens after the Infinity Gauntlet is like obtained? Like, what else is there to do?
I mean, that's the exciting part. We don't know.
There's just nothing to do.
The end. Marvel has now concluded its thing. Please go home.
Oh boy, that'd be so like. I don't know how to describe it. It would just be like, can nothing amp up more than that? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying they're jumping the shark here, but like after you defeat the all-knowing, all-powerful thing, what else is there to do? It's like a D&D campaign, you know. Once you defeat like the main boss, might as well turn in your character sheets because there's nothing better to do.
That's true, but I think there's we have to talk to Connor about this, but there might be a bigger enemy out there than Thanos.
I don't think so, but I could.
What is it? The Skrull invasion? That's one. Or
the what?
It's what I think Thanos is. I don't know. I don't know my facts about Marvel straight, but I know that there's the Skrulls. They look and act the same way as humans do. They can transform into humans or disguise themselves, and things get pretty tricky. That could be another thing because there's like millions of them, I believe. I don't know. I watched the animated series and that was a pretty good couple episodes. It was pretty big.
I need to get back into the old Teen Titans cartoon.
That's DC, the garbage.
It's not garbage. It's probably my favorite animated series out of any superhero show. Like that
garbage.
That Justice League. Like there's a bunch of like really good ones, but Teen Titans is probably one of my favorites. Like the early Cartoon Network Batmans were pretty badass too.
I'm not gonna lie, but yeah,
DC kind of has the animateds on lock now.
So yeah, DC has animated. They're great. They're great with that. I would not lie, because I got into Young Justice. I binge watched the entire 2 seasons in like a couple days, and so good, so good.
Teen Titans Go is amazing.
How do I end this call?
How do I delete a YouTube channel?
how to do a YouTube channel. But the DC knows how to do animated extremely well. They don't know how to do movies at all, mainly because Zack Snyder, or whatever his name is, just does an awful job with everything. The new Wonder Woman movie, though, I have not seen it.
I've heard amazing things. I've heard it. Hopefully, it's what the next few movies are going to be like. I
believe currently standing, it's one of the best DC live action movies out there.
That's sad.
But I mean, like
good for them.
Yeah, good for them. But that's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's pretty sad because Wonder Woman's kind of like a background character. It's no Superman. It's no Batman.
Excuse me? Is one of the members
comparatively?
Of the
she's
League?
Not. She's comparatively to the other like superheroes. She's not as big as the other ones.
Someone's gonna hunt you down for saying that. You know that, right?
I'm not saying she's not tiny, but like she's not as big as that's like saying in Marvel terms like I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think here.
Oh yeah.
She's not a secondary character, but she's not as big as Superman. You know, Superman and Batman have way bigger of a following.
They're pretty much.
She's on the same level as like the Flash and like Green Arrow.
I'm goofing with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah, I got you.
You baited me, buddy.
But yeah. Okay, what were we even talking about?
How DC movies suck.
Oh yeah, the
last good one was Dark Knight Rises with the Joker, and everyone knows why. It's because that Joker carried the movie.
Pretty much, like Batman his voice was silly.
That's it. That's why
that's why I didn't like it. Because I watched College Humor's like little parody on it, and I'm like, huh, that's a funny voice. And then I watched the real movie, I'm like, oh no, just change a bit, and it's sort of the same. It was just an awful experience. Just kidding. Movie was great. The voice, not so. I mean, I don't think they really can perfect Batman's voice unless they go with the non-logical route and just keep his voice and Bruce Wayne's the same.
That would be horrible. That's a bad idea.
But isn't the animated one that? Or like
no, it's not. It's a little bit deeper, not by much. I don't. At least if I can remember
not
correctly,
that silly.
I could be wrong. No, it's not that exaggerated.
Yeah, I was about to say like it's not that super exaggerated, and it doesn't sound like
it's for the past few movies. It sounded stupid. Nothing will beat. I think it was when that movie came out. Oni made a movie, like a little like trailer about it, and he's like dubbing over. Yeah, that was an old YouTube video. It was him dubbing over it, and it was hilarious. Yeah, but for now, I think Marvel has like the grasp of like the live action stuff, and Marvel's kind of or DC's kind of like coattailing that, not doing as well, but I think they're catching on. Hopefully, with this new Wonder Woman movie, we'll see it getting better. It kind of looked a lot like the Captain America movies, if I'm being honest. Like from what I saw from the trailers, specifically the first one. But who knows? I'll have to watch it. I'm kind of lost all hope for DC movies, but I'll give this one a shot because I've heard so many good things. I watched Suicide Squad going into it optimistically, and that was garbage.
What? You went into it optimistically?
Yeah, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go into this empty-minded, no expectations. Let's see how this goes.
Why would you do that? It was known to be garbage. Well, actually, no, it wasn't known to be garbage.
It was horrible. The Joker was terrible.
Well, of course the Joker was terrible. It's a horrible Joker. I really hope they retcon it to be that Jason Todd Joker.
I'm okay with them redesigning the Joker. It's just I think
he's terrible.
The guy from Brain Dump, Max G said it perfectly. The Joker is fun.
Max Gilardi from who's Max G? Curt.
Max G? Max G is a cartoonist.
But you gotta explain it.
Yeah, I was going to. You didn't let me explain it, you dumbo.
No, you were going into it.
Yeah, Max G. I was the cartoonist, the guy who. Yeah.
Repeat it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm done.
So, Max G, the cartoonist, he has a series called Brain Dump. He's a YouTuber. I don't think he makes it anymore, but he does every now and then. He has a series where he talks about stuff, a lot of DC stuff too. And he always talks about the new Joker, like movies and cartoons and whatnot. And main preface is essentially the Joker is not just a sociopath. It's an aspect of him, but it's not his entire character. And Hollywood has kind of gotten tied up in that, and they won't let that go. The Joker's supposed to be having fun. If the Joker's not having fun, we're not having fun. He's supposed to have jokes, as they can be not funny as you want, but you know, like the Joker from Dark Knight Rises had like 2 jokes, and one of them was the pencil thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he needs to be having fun. He needs to be goofy, not just a crazy sociopath. No one cares. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at. And hopefully with this next Joker, they have something where, like...
This next... You mean the one with Jared Leto?
No, a new one. Hopefully if they create another Joker, it's something completely different, and they just kind of wipe the table clean, and then they just see what was best about all the Jokers and kind of make something from there.
Hopefully, because Jared Leto is just awful.
He had potential. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, he could have gone somewhere with that character. It's just they focused too much on him being...
so garbage.
Yeah, the writing was garbage. And also, they didn't focus on the right aspects of the Joker.
Just that whole movie was terrible.
Yes.
It was just... The way they cut it, the way... the trailers were amazing. The movie itself was not.
Yeah. Do you agree that if a movie trailer is good, you'll probably make your money back?
Yeah, because they'd be like, oh, that's a pretty good looking movie, and just them farting on screen for an hour, like, oh, that was a pretty bad movie, but hey, you spent $8.75 or 10 if you're at the high end place.
I don't buy any candy, or my parents think I'm a weirdo. I'll sit with like a dry ass mouth and an empty tummy whenever I go to the movies, because I'm not paying for that garbage that they feed me for like way too much money. I'm not paying for a popcorn that much. Are you kidding me?
A grown man just said tummy.
I didn't know what to call it, so I just called it.
It's called a stomach. But no, that cracked me up. Tummy.
Yeah.
But what I do is I
don't have to pee during the movie, so it's fine. Whenever I have a drink, I usually have to I'm usually about to piss myself, so I'm just I'm just not gonna drink during the movie.
Yeah, well, that's what you do. You usually hold it in, you big dummy.
But then there's a big line after the movie. I don't want to go pee during the line.
Go. Just pee in the waste bin. Someone cleans it up afterwards.
That's why I'm not allowed an AMC.
That's why I'm not allowed an AMC anymore. But what I usually do, hopefully it's not illegal, I bring a gun to the theater, and I just take milk popcorn. I usually go to Dollar Tree and grab a couple snacks, and we hide them. That's
illegal, I'm pretty sure, Andrew.
No.
Yes, it is.
Wrong. When you arrest me?
I'm not gonna see a movie for you for a long time, but remember this now, because the next time I catch you doing that, you heck and hecker, I'll catch you and I'll report you.
Hello, movie theater people.
Security.
Just come tackle me over. He's got a gun? No, he's got candy that's not bought from the store. Like, oh.
Yes, does he have a gun? Yes. They just drag you away.
He's really gonna give it to me if he talks to me. Yes, he has a gun. So take him away for at least 24 hours.
That couldn't backfire on me.
LeMayo.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Any other movies you've seen recently? I'm kind of done with Marvel movies. Aside from I'm probably gonna see the next Spider-Man, but I'm kind of done with I think there's too many of them. I don't think they're that interesting. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxies is another one. I'm gonna see the second one. I haven't seen that yet.
They're not really that interesting. I really don't like Marvel. Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that one.
I just don't like the serious ones.
Yeah, I get it. The funny thing is, there was an interview again. The Infinity War is a wrap-up of a 22 movie arc. A 22 movies.
I'm pretty sure Marvel...
One single arc.
Marvel has beaten any other movie. They're the closest thing to, you know when you go on, a porn star, a porn, there's, a set of, porns, a series, and it's, butt people 27. Like it's like that. Like it's like they have that
27.
level of like, yeah, like they have that many movies. Like if that didn't make any sense. Fuck.
That did not make any sense. I'm more confused than I was. Butt people 27.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Marvel has gotten to the point where they have like porn level amount of sequels to movies. You know, like 20 movies. What?
Well, I don't know about you, but I usually just watch the trailers and not the full thing. So I don't know if there's even more than one movie. Or porn. So that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I can't watch the same movie over and over, which is like, oh, the world's in danger, we gotta fix it, and I'm just like, and I know it's
like
gonna
a copy and paste of like the
like Marvel movies, like for the longest time felt really repetitive until like there's that intermittent movie that I like, such as Ant-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean?
Pretty much like the
all the local ones
around. Yeah.
I don't like any of the world ones because it's like I know what's gonna happen in the end. I don't care.
But like, isn't Guardians of the Galaxy a world one?
Technically,
that's a universe one. Or galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh god, I fucked up the joke.
Fucking idiot! You ruin everything.
Whatever.
But technically,
people
yes.
27.
I was originally gonna take that out, but like now I realize that like we have too many jokes. Like going back to that.
You want to take out butt people?
Yeah.
Secret. This is why I don't want you to edit, because you're gonna edit all the funny stuff things out.
I just trying to edit out stuff that doesn't make any sense.
It's great.
You do? You actually think I should keep that?
Yeah, keep it. You butt.
People 27.
Makes it great. Cringe things makes things great.
Okay.
Even though that wasn't cringe, that was funny. But you gotta keep some funny things in, even though
I do.
I do, says the guy who made me cut out the bit where he's like, "Go faster," with the megaphone, and then I snatched away from you and screamed it.
Dude,
because you thought it was cringy.
The reason that our videos and our podcast is so good is because we butt heads.
Yeah, but
heads.
You got me. Time to end it here. But sometimes you gotta let cringe roll. Sometimes the cringe becomes funny and helps you become known for it. Dude,
God of Cringe.
I've not seen any of his stuff. I fell off the bandwagon of H3H3.
Well, like he's kind of gone on his own thing. He's just harassing like Ice Poseidon and like Andy Milonakis, and he's trying to become a reply girl right now.
Oh, yeah, I see all of his stuff.
It's so funny because I'll
all of his Twitter things. I see him pop up always, and it annoys me.
Yeah. Anthony Fantano made a series where he's like quote unquote bullying YouTubers, and like he's going down the list, and he gets to God of Cringe. He's like, "Stop! This isn't a joke. Stop! Stop bothering me. Stop! Delete your channel."
Oh God.
Or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but I still thought it was hilarious. The guy is kind of annoying, but I don't know. I need to look at more into his content to have a better judge of his character.
You know, I just realized.
What?
We didn't mention the Patreon in the first beginning part.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I can put it in the beginning.
Hey guys, we have a Patreon.
I don't want it to. That'll sound more thrown together.
It could just be that. Hey guys, we have a Patreon. And then we just continue to talk like we never said it.
So, have you listened to Tyler the Creator's? So, have you listened to Tyler the Creator's new album?
I don't listen to any more.
The new ones or his old ones?
I don't listen to any of them. I barely listen to any good music. I just listen to Owl City Fireflies on repeat until I fall asleep.
You listen to what?
You cannot believe your eyes if 10,000 guys...
Oh my God, stop, no. I just remember...
Saw you
Owl City's
naked.
Garbage.
How dare you? They sung the one song?
No. But Tyler the Creator came out with a new album, Scumfuck Flower Boy.
Yeah, he did come out. But
he actually did come out of the closet, or supposedly. No one's really gotten
Maybe
like
he made a meme. Maybe he said, "I like men," and then you're like, "Tyler Creator's gay?"
And that's what everyone's saying, but he hasn't answered anybody about it. He's just kind of like he kind of put it out there, and like now like all the news outlets are kind of running with it. He said the lyrics were like no, one of the lyrics was like, "I've been kissing white boys since 2004." So like, and like it was more going in depth on like him being confused and stuff like that. So it's kind of up in the air. It could be, it couldn't be. I'm not much for like music drama, but I thought it was interesting. It also makes me wonder why, like, it's 2017. Why is this shit still news? Like, what? Someone's gay? Whoa.
Isn't he also the same guy who made Bill Nye's new theme?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be
save the world.
Yeah, he's gay. only a gay person can make that music.
I don't even know how to respond to that, so I'm moving on. Talking about Bill Nye, has anything come from that show?
Yeah, a second season.
Really? Is that any good?
No, it's being made.
Oh, okay.
But come on, it's a second season of a horrible show.
I'm ready. I'm ready for all the cringe. JD was really like, saying how good it was, so I'm gonna go through it.
Maybe JD's an SGW.
Me and JD really butt heads on a lot of stuff. I've been meaning to have like more debates with him because like he says like rapping's easy and like how like anybody could do it, but I'm pretty sure JD hasn't made a rap song. Not saying that like I'm not calling him out for it, but like I you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm
rapping is easy. Look at you. You're making songs.
So I haven't made one yet.
I really like that. So
like I haven't even finished a song yet. I just write stuff down.
It's super easy. Come on. All I gotta do is just fart into a mic and then put some beats behind it. You're good.
Did I tell you about that? A buddy of mine, I was asking people for beats just because I want to like dick around and stuff like that. And my buddy's like, "You got to check this beat out. I made it like a few years ago, and like it's hot shit." And I'm like, "Oh, you're talking it up a bunch. I'll download it." And I was excited about it, but I didn't get around to it for a few days. And I finally like took the time to download it, and I started listening to it. It's just like a melodic beat he made of just him coughing. God. It's just like pitch bent him coughing.
That is absolutely horrible.
I know, it was so funny. Like it was just called like whooping cough, like MP4 or MP3 or whatever. Oh,
whooping cough MP4.
It was MP3, and it was just like it's just like with like crappy little like drums in the background.
You should save it. I want to listen to it so bad now.
I think I'll try to find it sometime soon. Yeah, but the new Tyler, the Creator album, I haven't listened to the full thing, but from what I've heard so far, it's very good. It's very much what I've wanted out of him for a while now, more soul and R&B, rather than just like what he's been doing. Because Cherry Bomb was a little bit of a letdown, but like whatever.
Yeah. I haven't listened to Cherry Bomb. I haven't listened to any. I don't listen to any good music. I just listen to the thing you got me addicted to, which is lo-fi hip hop. That's all I listen to.
You always
now.
Make fun of me because guess what battery's dying? My new phone. My new phone's almost dead.
Oh wow. Maybe you should get a phone that doesn't suck, sort of like an iPhone, that I could help you with, and maybe get it new and not used. Well, then again, Apple takes care of their stuff, so I guess you could get used from their website.
Yeah. Andrew makes fun of me because all I do all day is I listen to music on YouTube.
And charge your phone whenever. Yeah. Always.
Hey, I am actually going to get Spotify sometime soon once I get the cash. But
yeah, and once you get an EDU account for college, you can get Spotify for $5 a month. Also with Apple Music, too.
Ooh. You sound like a commercial.
We are not sponsored by them, but I'm in love that they do that for students. So they get a free little shout out. for being so nice to students.
Oh,
also,
yeah,
another thing, a lot of companies do have student promotion things. Like I've asked a couple Mac OS developers, like, hey, I like your product. Do you have any student discounts? And some of them like, yeah, here's like one for 70% off. Here's one for like 30% off. And one of them actually gave me the product for free. A couple of them actually did, because I'm a student, and it's like a $10 to $15 product.
Damn.
I wasn't really expecting it to get for free, but all in all, it does not hurt to ask about student discounts. It might sound dumb, but it'll save you like a good chunk of change.
Sweet.
So yeah, there's that.
Cool.
There's my little tangent about
Yeah, I get made fun of for constantly having earbuds in, but like I have I have a giant like plethora of music I listen to. Like,
are you the baby driver? Except you're on a bike. You're a baby driver, but on a bike. Curt, we need you. And you're like, okay, get on. You got like 4 people in the back. You got a tandem bike.
I have a girl on my pegs. Just gunfire.
Thank you, baby.
I ride off.
My boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, I get made fun of a lot for always listening to music, but like I have a crazy like. I'm pretty sure Andrew could vouch for me here. I think on one of our live streams, someone asked like, "Oh, what music do you listen to?" And I like went into like a 5-minute tangent of naming as many like artists as I could.
Yeah, I think you scared him off.
I do think we did.
What do you listen to? Don't ask that question, please. Well, I like this. No. This.
Yeah.
And then we have to shut down the stream because it's been an hour and 25 minutes. and it's just an hour and 15 minutes of Curt listing off all thousands of his bands.
I listen to a lot of music, both local and like international. I've found this really nice tiny YouTube channel. I don't remember the name, but they post like little indie band albums, like either like I think they post them through like that might be like an album publisher. But like all the bands have like under 100 views, and they're really good sounding, like, you know, like just nice indie bands, you know.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all we got? Do you want to wrap it up?
Wrap that up.
Wrap it up.
I think we've exhausted everything.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Thanks again. See you guys next week. Hope you got the call. I hope you got the message. That's happened for like the past 2 podcasts. I feel like trash. I am trash.
You are trash.
Shop. Let's talk it. Questions.
I got a question, Doc. Why would I believe phones over here heard the goddamn word you said? He ain't even listening.
Baby.